twice.
It sounded like a count.
Now we're
Hey,
live.
hey, live. Here we are, studio. We're pretty close to 7:00. Thanks for everybody for coming in tonight. We're really happy about this. We're gonna dive right into this with the help of Daniel Scott Films and a bunch of other people. Everybody working hard at this building. The Aaron and Austin Show presents is finally coming to fruition, where we're gonna have artists come in and do a live show that's free to everybody on platforms, but it's also going to be an intimate concert series that is every month with a new artist, an original artist. And we're lucky enough to have Whitnie Means
as our inaugural guest, the first one.
And we are really happy about that. So introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me here.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
this is my first official time, like we were talking about. The official one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Actually, you guys were both on that episode that you're talking about. The one that we did at Rusty Nail.
That was
and Austin wasn't there. He was
that
in
was a while back. I think I was like really tired or something. I remember that.
I was trying to set the land speed record.
He's like, it wasn't memorable.
That's not what I said on that.
You said I was trying to set the land speed record in the Salt Flats. I remember.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then I said you were getting like breast reduction surgery, I think was one.
Yeah, that was the Tuesday after.
Yeah, that's right. But anyways, my name is Whitnie Means, and I'm a singer-songwriter from right here in Wichita, Kansas.
A damn good one.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And what makes this a really special thing is everybody's seen the Tiny Desk and what they've done. I really wanted to give a platform, Aaron, and I wanted to have Aaron and it really, Daniel works right next to us, and man, it just all came together perfect for what we're really trying to do is have an artist come in and do what are we talking, guys? 30, 45 minute set or 30-minute set? What do we decide?
Yeah, around there, you know.
Whatever's comfortable, anywhere, 6 songs-ish, 8 songs-ish. What is that normally?
I hate putting rules to shit.
Yeah, whatever feels right.
I'm a rule breaker
Kinda
anyway.
like
So.
Yeah, and I mean, if we're vibing, we're vibing. That's what we got. I really think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We have a big stage in a small room down there.
Yeah.
With a lot of opportunity to make shit look pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna have if you want to come see it live and be part of that live in studio thing, there'll be some room for it. It's gonna be limited. I mean, we have
exclusive.
I think 3 cameras we're trying to run through there. Is that right?
Yeah, 3 cameras to 3 camera operators, and then streaming crew and everything else we got.
Well, and you put Aaron and Austin in that fucking room too. We take up a lot of spots.
Yeah. He's about 6 people.
But I mean,
I'm gonna need 3 tickets just for me.
It's gonna look like a packed venue in there for sure.
Well, that's what's gonna really make this look great. It not only is it gonna make it an intimate session live, you get to invite friends and family and people that really like and appreciate your music, so we can really get a good crowd and a good sound on reaction to all the songs, and making that film, especially since Daniel's come in, and we're not going to do just static. We're going to have live action running around in that building. The sound in that building downstairs is amazing. What Aaron's put together and Muse's put together down there, or what do we call it now? It's what's it called? The
fuck you talking?
The place downstairs, WM whatever.
WAMA.
WAMA.
Wichita Arts and Music Alliance.
Yes,
that's the nonprofit.
That's the nonprofit that's helped put everything together downstairs, and that we run a lot of the venue stuff through. So, I mean, with the help of them and Aaron and Aaron Austin Show Studios and Daniel Scott Films, we've made this all happen. This is gonna be a fucking blast.
It's gonna be incredible.
It's really gonna be a blast. I'm super excited about
So we used to do like performances on the first couple shows. We used to do performances.
Yeah, if you go back and check out, I think there's 3 or 4, and there's even one episode with a random banjo guy on someone else's episode.
Yeah.
So
it got weird.
Excuse the Aaron Austin Show for doing weird shit sometimes.
It's our show.
But there was some cool acoustics in that old school, and we Santia and Brody Baker and a few other artists.
Hector was on there. I think Hector might be our next one.
Yeah, Hector. So if Hector's involved, shout out to Hector. We got a lot of opportunities. What's the end game? You think we're gonna do full piece bands and everything, right?
Well, so if you watch the Aaron Austin Show at all, you know that we really talk about the voids in our scene, the holes that make our scene seem somewhat incomplete, and promotion for me has just always been one of those. It's like you're scrolling through Facebook and you're like, oh man, all my friends were at this fucking show. It looks awesome. I wish I would have known about that. I would have probably gone, Like that's just the story of my life.
I have
here.
clicked
you know?
like on so many shows and been like, oh, that was 2 days ago.
I wish I could have gone. Yeah, that would be awesome. But there's a huge promotional thing, and when we started out, that was kind of our goal, was to try to fill some of that void.
Mm-hmm.
And I think,
and to shine a light on some of our local talent that was
I think that's
been
the
pumping
promotion,
away.
isn't it?
Yeah,
You know?
been pumping away at this in this town, doing some great shit.
And I think the best way to promote that stuff is like fucking listen to them live. Here it is.
And I'm not gonna take a minute to this isn't a cover thing. We can't broadcast cover music on this. Is the Aaron and Austin Show presents this live concert series is a all original artist, guys. So if you're looking to be a part of it, make sure you have 30 to 45 minutes of original content, because we start blasting cover bands on these platforms, they'll get pulled, and it's just not what we're doing.
It's not a disrespect to cover bands.
Well, maybe a little.
Original bands are what makes our scene a scene. You know what I mean?
But we're taking the Aaron and Austin Show will always trying to be on, and I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but we're trying to be on the forefront of moving the music scene in this town ahead. And I'm telling you right now, playing other people's music is not the path that moves the train forward. And now I will say I have nothing.
It's necessary, man.
It has its place. It has its place, and there's a lot of people play a lot of great covers, and some of them play them.
Every corporate gig you ever run across, they need a cover band.
Well, and they're always,
every wedding gig you ever come across,
and even an original artist like you has probably 10 covers in your bag just because there's a spot for them.
Oh yeah, I have my foot in both of the scenes.
You have to.
Well, you have to, because you're going to go to 6S, or you're going to go to Medis, or you're going to go to a place like that that's paying
stuff that they know.
and someone's going to come up to you,
True.
like my dickhead buddy that it's always at 6S or at shout out to Tanner.
Oh, you named him. All right. Good.
Yeah. The thing is, though,
because he's going to come up and be like, "Hey, can you play?"
The thing is that people want to sing along with something that they're familiar with,
course,
and it's like local talent. They're just not on that scale yet, where everybody knows their stuff. I mean, it would be really cool, and if everybody had heard Whitney Means stuff, they would want to sing along to it because it is that good. But I think that she has the potential for an unbelievable reach. So I think she will get that.
I
eventually.
appreciate that.
Oh, and that's really why you came on, because you believe in it just like we do. That there is, like, if we can just give them a little bit of that light and turn, and then maybe now she's at Medis and someone's coming up to request her song and wants her to sing one of her songs.
Well, and that's kind of happened
Yeah.
because I kind of do it to where I'm doing some covers my own way, of course, but then I sprinkle in my originals. And so now people are starting to recognize them. So I'm starting to see that shift a little bit. That's just my personal.
That's smart. I mean,
Always makes you feel good, right? When they're singing your
I'm like,
lyrics,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, shit.
and
they're coming and requesting original music.
Yeah.
I'm like, finally.
yeah, that's when you're putting in the work, though, too. I mean, so how much original content do you have now? Do we got a couple albums and stuff? Where can they find?
So
music?
I have been sitting on a vault of music for a while.
Don't do that.
I haven't put anything. I know. So I actually tomorrow have a meeting at the studio to get this stuff recorded. So the stuff
and you'll have this live performance.
right. So the stuff that they're going to see at the live stream is going to be a little bit of taste of what's going to be on the album.
What studio are you going to?
It's Forge Audio.
Oh, I've heard of those
Brian
guys.
Steele. He
Yeah,
also did Harrison's.
I thought maybe it was the
Excellent.
restaurant. No,
Forge Audio.
Forge Audio.
not a Forge ICT.
Crab cakes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Brian
know.
Steele is who does that. And he did Harrison's last one, which was awesome.
Are they related?
They're not, surprisingly. I thought the same thing. They were like, that was just a weird coincidence.
Harrison Steele's last stuff was really well put together.
Yeah.
So especially for you're kind of in that same lane.
Yeah.
That would definitely fit. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
For sure.
For sure. So that's not, you found somebody that will work with you.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. So, and hopefully after we have next week, June 20th, 8:00, that's what we're doing here at the Hideout. $10 donation or more if you want. It's an intimate session. So get with Whitney first. All of her people that know her are going to get first dibs to her show. That's how we're going to do these shows. Let the artists sell what they can sell, and if anybody else wants to come, we'll pay. We'll let you know what we have available at the door. So these are going to be touch and go. We'll figure out a ticket fucking service and all that crap eventually.
No, we already have it. It's
Do
already
we?
done.
You got it? What's
It's
it called?
already done.
Then tell us what it's called.
E-Tix.
E-Tix. We can get in. Is it on? Is this?
We haven't set up the link yet. That's why we haven't put it out there. Fucking
Well, then it's not done. Then I just got
no. I'm telling you that Meg Muse Entertainment Group, our company
Has a
that
thing.
you help with.
Well, I didn't know
We
we had
have
a
a
thing.
ticket link.
Well, I always pay at the door, man. I don't just bring cash at the door. Just bring cash at the door because cash helps us more than anything else. Because then we can pay the artists, we can pay the cameraman. This is
And we don't pay credit card companies fees.
and
That's the
it's really what it is that they jack 3% out of you guys. Just bring $10-20 and drop it in the till. I mean, that's a lot of fucking easier. Stop your ass at an ATM. Fucking or like when
if you guys are the reason that cash gets killed, I'm going to be pissed. At
yeah. Well, I mean, good luck. Never mind. I guess I was gonna say. But like when you bought some groceries today, get that extra 28 cash back so you can get to your concerts this weekend. That ain't that fucking hard. But I mean, this is really what we want to start. We want to be able to let a bunch of people, no matter what they're doing on Thursday night, or they'll stay posted. I mean, that's going to stay posted. Well, I think we're looking at the third Thursday, correct, guys? It's kind of what we're going for. That's what we're going to do.
I'd like to be consistent.
You're trying to fucking kill me on the 18th next year.
I think
Jam and Hector's.
I think if we can stay consistent, it's going to be best.
Yeah.
But like I also understand like
the third Thursday sounds kind of
somebody
cool
that we
too.
want to
Turn
be able to
Thursday.
make.
I think it mainly just holds us accountable, to doing it every month.
That's part of it too.
Sorry.
But it's also like
Sorry. With my juvenile.
I want people to go. I haven't seen any promo, but they usually release on third Thursday, so I want to check it out.
Right.
That's
I
been,
don't even know who's on, but let's go check it out.
Aaron,
and then that works for us.
That's been kind of our whole entire mantra. Is two dumbass guys are pretty goddamn fucking consistent.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it's really
consistency's everything.
It
and
really,
it really
is when you show up every week for what you're doing, and people can rely on that. Whether they're not gonna like every people you interview or every song that you make or every video that you make or every fucking thing that you cut together.
They like all my videos.
Yeah.
Totally fair.
God, damn it! Don't they like them all? Are you sure? I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah, that's definitely.
But if you consistently keep throwing the against the fan, it comes out pretty good most time. So I ain't gonna lie, because we've had a pretty good run at doing it. So it's tricked us into doing this concert initiative, man, and I'm fucking pumped about it. I cannot be more.
Same.
I cannot be. So we're gonna try to get that out on 8 platforms if we can cram it full. The Hyde Out, Aaron and Austin shows, YouTube and Facebook, Daniel Scott Films page, Whitney's page, and any other thing under the sun we can whore it out onto. We would definitely
just to phone us in and we'll put your Facebook on the stream.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, we don't care. And what's great about these streams is like
Share 'em, yeah.
when we do these streams live with because we use stream. Do we use StreamYard for this?
Yeah.
So can people fucking comment and shit on the concerts and shit too?
Yeah.
So if you're enjoying the concerts, we're not gonna be taking fucking questions and shit. We're not like.
I'm not going to go, Whitney, stop. Somebody asked me.
Where did you learn that song? That was a great lyric. But like, if you want to, chime in, there is going to be also that live feel where you can be watching and talking, seeing, hey, there's some asshole that I know.
You'll probably be talking to me.
You can talk shit on the other people in the live stream. That's what's important.
Hey, how's that guy at that show? He owes me $20. But yeah, I hope all the artists in town really sack onto this, because I believe in it.
Well,
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think as we grow, I even talked to Redbeard the hippie today. Shout out to him. As in, like, anybody that he knows that's traveling in over here.
Let's get on his platform. Let's call him up.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to try to broadcast these live streams. We're going to have one of his artists come in or something like that. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I want
crossover.
I want to get the crossovers. I want to get all the. Because the more people we get involved like that, the more people get to see Whitney's music, and the more people get to see Hector's music next week.
And on the back end, like, use it as a tool for yourself too. Go in and clip that thing and pump it out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like having good audio visual content of you playing live, like that's just invaluable for an artist. Really, I mean,
it's like a syndicated live stream.
Well, and I don't know,
but being able to clip that and put that out on your own social medias as much as you want.
Well, I don't know who all has talked to you. We can talk to about it on air for a little bit, but like, there's options for having that stems and having all that stuff from our room after the show.
Oh, sweet.
So
okay,
there's options.
Yeah,
and they're super cheap. They're designed to be super cheap.
Nice.
Like if you want to buy your stems, I want to say it's like $150 or something.
Nice.
Like,
okay.
And then I don't know what we're doing as far as packaging a whole deal with all the audio and visual. We'll talk about that. We haven't quite got there yet, but I mean, we're trying to make the experience as cheap and as affordable for the artists as possible to leave there. If we can get this funded, which I'm looking for sponsors as we parlay into that part of it. We're looking for sponsors. We are looking for, I think, 1 to 2 official sponsors for this. I don't want to oversaturate this with a bunch of sponsors. I want, maybe a brewery and maybe a music shop to come together, and give us
ideally like one big sponsor
or one big sponsor, maybe one or two. I don't want to go much more than that. And they can help us be the official sponsor.
But it's expensive. Okay. Just to talk a little bit about this. There's 3 cameras being used. That's 3 camera guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's an audio engineer.
There's a streaming, there's video switcher equipment.
There's the
all the equipment,
video guys, all the equipment,
and the time,
studio rental, venue rental,
and then the time and promotion,
the
pre-promotion and time alone on that.
Yeah,
shit
it
really
stacks up really fast.
And what we're looking for, I'll even put numbers on it. We're looking anywhere from $500 or more that we can get. I think if we can get $500 a month from 1 to 2 sponsors, that we can fund this. And we can make this a go.
That's the low end. That's
the low end. Eventually,
but, as we grow it,
eventually there'll be more. Yeah,
I think so too.
And we're willing even to prove it. Daniel Scott Films, which I appreciate you again. Whitney, I appreciate you. Aaron and Annie and all the people that are involved in this coming all together. We're doing this. We're gonna prove the pudding first. We're putting our money down first. Mm-hmm. So all the sponsors know that. Like all the artists is in, the fucking production companies are in, the studios in, the venues in. Like. We're putting our money in where our mouth is. And that's what you're going to get from working with the Aaron and Austin show. So I know that first and foremost. That's how we've always done this show. Yeah. And thank you to that.
That's how it is. You have to prove yourself.
And we've always put our money up
the market's
first.
Flooded.
I've always said that, Aaron, if we don't believe in it, why would anybody else believe in what we're doing? So if I don't give a shit, then why would anybody else? So like we're willing to put our money up and our production up first to prove to you what we can do, and it'd be nice to keep doing this. It'd be nice eventually, and I don't want to speak too soon, but this could easily become a like 2 a month type of thing, pretty easily.
Oh, I'd love it to be 2 a month.
It would.
Hell, I'd love it to be every week, but
with every week with all the shit that the Aaron and Austin show does, and all the shit that the artists do, and Dana's got a lot going on. Twice a month, if we could do 24 of these a year, that's a lot of exposure for our artists here in town, and with an intimate setting. With a great sound on a big stage, with a lot of our good platforms, I really think it's gonna really take off. I think.
Yeah. How often does Tiny Desk?
I don't really know what they're like.
I really only see their competition. Shit.
Well, there's 2.
Like when they do the competition, it's everywhere.
So I see 2 things because I follow Tiny Desk and Colors. I don't know if anybody follows Colors either. Colors is another thing that's similar to this. They have a room that's just one color, and it's a box. But it's a 3-dimensional box that you stand in, and that one wall is removed, and they film into that box. There's a microphone drop down. Ton of Tide artists have done it. The room changes color week to week. It's called Colors, and then there's the Tiny Desk room. Now, Colors was doing a monthly thing. I don't know what you usually see. I think Tiny Desk does more of those live concerts than you know of. You just see the ones that blow up.
That's what I think.
Because you'll have like Jada Kiss will do one, or a big artist will go do one, and they go they go way through the roof. But for the most part, I think they're doing one maybe every week or bi-weekly.
Okay, I saw Justin Timberlake on one of them the other day.
Yeah,
he brought out his whole new band, like the big band.
You go back if you have not been a part of the Tiny Desk initiative. Go back and watch Mac Miller before he died. His one is one of the best ones you're ever gonna see. You got like even a new artist like Jid and Earth Gang have done them. And then you have older artists that have done them. You've had
it runs pretty.
It is badass, and it's a new thing every week. And the real popular shit was that 20.
But there's a bunch of these concepts, and I'm glad that we're able to kind of hop on that bandwagon a little bit. Like there's a band in a van that's awesome.
And then we're not going to steal their shit and do it on a tiny desk.
But
we're going to do it on a giant. We're going to do it on a giant stage in a tiny room. That's what I'm trying.
Well, and we're promoting Wichita artists right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that we're not going to put some touring artists on there, because of course we are, but for the most part, man, let's pump local for a bit.
Yeah. Well, and that's the idea, and that's why it's nice
ride
to
the
have.
Train that got us
that's
here,
that's what's nice to have Whitney jump on the first one.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you were really excited to do this about it. So give us a little bit about the history. Let's do 10 minutes of Whitney before we get out of here. So how this start? How the
like music in general?
Music in general. Did a light shine on you in church one day, or what the fuck?
Where do I start? Pretty much, you got it right. Actually, I started when I was 8 in bluegrass music.
Yeah,
really random.
I'm from Winfield, so I get it.
Like singing bluegrass music, like straight up.
Well, singing and playing guitar.
Nice.
And I would go down to the Winfield Bluegrass Festival, and kind of immerse myself in like the campgrounds, which was so eye-opening. It was really fun. But so that's what I did when I was a kid. And then
You had some cool parents that let you go to the fucking
I know.
Bluegrass Festival
I
8
know.
years old.
My parents are pretty cool.
Yeah.
The first song I ever performed was The House of the Rising Sun. So
there
if
you
that
go.
tells you anything.
Wow, your parents are badass.
I know, right? Thanks, Mom.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah, so I did bluegrass, and then I kind of switched over to more like the country side of things. And then I taught myself piano, and that's when I started writing. And I listened to everything. And so when I started writing, I kind of pull from country and bluegrass and the pop stuff and the rock and
Whatever's
like
hitting you.
everything. Yeah. And so I try to, make a sound that's me. And so now I just I'm all over the place at this point. But yeah, I've done
I think that's a great place to be as an
Yeah.
artist.
I think so too. I got told once when I was younger that because I was recording an album when I was like a kid, and they said, well, you have to pick a genre
Fuck that.
to be able, and I was like,
Well,
I
there's something
didn't,
to it.
they're right,
Yeah.
but I didn't
Well, you do have
understand.
to be able to explain yourself to people
Right.
sometimes, but
I didn't understand at that time. And they were like, well, if you go to Walmart and you're trying to sell your album, it has to have
Where
a
do they find
category.
it?
Right. And so I told them, just put me on the end cap. It's fine.
Yeah,
Totally fine.
Put me on the multi-million-dollar.
Right.
account.
I don't see
Duh,
what
mean,
the problem is.
skip that whole shit.
But I do such a wide variety of
Yeah.
music, but it still sounds like me. So,
So,
I think
I saw this meme the other day. That's like people that listen to multi-genres of music should be called polyamorous.
Hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
And
yes.
So I'm adopting that one from now on. I'm polyamorous.
so
I love
I
it.
listen to Wu-Tang to Danzig. I don't really
how does
care.
the transition go from I'm singing, I have a cool mom, and now I'm writing my own music? Where did that bridge? Now, when did you start?
Well,
Now I'm writing, and now this is original content.
I started writing about when I was 8 as well, but they were just stupid kid songs, right? So I was always
That still counts. That
yeah,
still
I
counts
think
as
the first song I
music.
ever wrote was called "Man on the Moon" or something. My
Yes.
parents have it recorded somewhere.
Most
I,
people
I
have
hope
never
it.
wrote a song.
I
so
hope
that-
it never comes out. But like,
It was called
So-
"I Love Watermelon."
you're right.
And,
My favorite color is blue.
Yeah.
No, so I mean, I've always been writing. I love wordplay and I love music in general. So I just kind of really started focusing a little bit more when I was probably, I don't know, 15 or 16 is when I really started doing that. I got to actually write like the graduation song for both my high school and my college.
Oh,
And I
cool.
taught it to
That's really cool.
the
Original?
choir original. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so my choir got
All
to
right.
sing it, which was really complicated because I don't know how to read music. And so I had to like go
Oh,
into
shit.
this program and like play the piano. So
It'd
it
be
was
so much
write it all
easier
out.
now.
MIDI
I
had
know.
to write it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
MIDI had to write it.
to do. But yeah, so it's just always been a part of what I do, pretty much.
Nice. So
Yeah.
when was the first time you were like, "Here's my original song on stage"? Was that? I mean, that had to be a
Uh,
transition.
Mm,
Or were you making money as a cover singing artist, and then transitioned, or did you just
Yeah.
always been kind of done both?
I've done both forever. And, when I was younger, probably like 12 or so, I was actually playing over at like the Artichoke, places
really?
like that, doing covers and sprinkling in originals of that time.
12 years old,
Awesome.
we're bombing at
Yeah.
that's badass.
Yeah,
That's
my mom had to go
badass.
with me to the bars.
Oh,
yeah.
And the Artichoke kind of gets away with some shit a little bit.
They
Like,
do.
Well, they sell enough food to get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like
and
a-
it was
they're 50
Pat back then. I think.
Yeah, they're
Yes, it's
50.
Pat.
Yeah, they're 50-50. So
And
we
and
cannot
Pat would love
indict
some shit.
Ochai for having a 12-year-old kid there.
Yeah.
Pat was dope. Every time I went in there, he'd give me a shot of Jameson.
Oh yeah. I love Pat.
Yeah.
He was always amazing. So I have a special place in my heart.
And
for the Artichoke.
Uche and Tracy,
Yeah.
still really good friends of mine. Still,
Yeah.
They took it on and
Yeah.
made
They're
it still
crushing
great.
it.
yeah,
They're
great.
crushing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So and that's pretty ballsy. You had a lot of stage experience.
Yeah.
Did you sing through high school and college as well, or did
I
you-
was in like the choir then, but I kind of took a little bit of a break from like what I do now in those times because I was going to school. That was my focus, but I was writing consistently, but I wasn't out performing all the time. But then I switched about 5 years ago to doing this full time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. When did you go, hey man, it's time to
Yeah.
fucking do this?
Yeah, because I was working at the Cancer Center in Kansas for a while and then gigging on the weekends, and it was just super exhausting. And so I
I
quit.
mean, you got to be all in on one.
Right.
I think you didn't make the right decision.
Thank you.
I
It
think
was
you pulled the
a
right
it was a
trigger.
scary it was a scary time to do it because it was right before COVID hit. And so I went full time doing this, and I was like, oh no,
Oh,
this is
perfect time to be a performer.
horrible.
yeah.
Maybe I should open a restaurant.
Right. But I actually
2020, I
utilized,
bought a bar. Yeah.
I
I should buy a
actually-
bar, start a band.
Great.
This is perfect timing.
I actually utilized the live streaming during that time. So I got to do kind of what we're going to be doing.
That's where it was born, man. I mean, it ruined kids as far as remote schooling, but as far as like live streaming shit,
It put all the framework out there.
well, I mean, it really did, and it built that.
It
It
dropped
built it fast.
It dropped the barrier, entry to barrier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, for what it's worth, I think it's a good thing for everybody to get more talent in front of everybody.
With that framework laid, and then the recent kind of uptick in AI is what made like our StreamYard finally like a convenient package to use. You know what I mean?
Really?
And so like with the recent uptake in AI, the framework that's already been out there in that, I want to see live streams from everybody. Now I know we're going to flood the market, and it's going to be terrible for musicians for about 10 years. But
Well, musicians ain't never got paid. They ain't got paid from Spotify. They ain't get paid from the record companies. We
well,
begin.
but back in the 70s, 300 a night was a great gig. But
Well,
when it stayed 300 a night, we still at 300.
What
a
I'm-
night. So
what
we
I-
started
what
to
I-
get, like,
what I'm really hoping is that providing this extra platform doesn't take away from the people. Now it will help on the nights that a person that's always goes to shows. Like I always go to shows. There's a couple shows I really wanted to go to this weekend. I have my kids this weekend. That's what I got to do this weekend. I can't put shows over my family. But it would have been nice if those shows were live streamed, maybe at a $5 or free, depending on that. I want to open the market to not take away from the live market, but to help it. And you have a wide range of people that are maybe don't want to be involved around a bunch of people that are drinking, or are very socially awkward and still love concerts and have a hard time going to shows because they can't be around a lot of people. So I'm hoping with help of Daniel and doing this, that we're going to open the market to another group of people, not take away from the live people that got. All you people that are the live people, keep going to the shows and keep supporting everything.
I'm hoping to get the other people that aren't involved involved.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
You know?
and the people that want to come. There is such a large community. The older I get, the more I realize, and it's hard for me to realize. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big dum-dum about it, because I'm not.
We all know, buddy.
Well, I'm not socially awkward in any fucking time in my life, and so I have a lot of flaws, but I'm not socially awkward when I go anywhere. So I don't have those anxiety problems that I'm starting to realize that a lot of people do.
Yeah,
and going to a concert with anywhere from 20 people to even 500 or thousands of people is a complete nightmare for some people.
Well,
And that's not for me. To me, that doesn't bother me.
I think that anxiety and depression are a perfectly natural reaction to the state of the world today. I think it's totally natural. I don't begrudge anybody that.
Me either. And I don't begrudge anybody the way they handle shit.
I want to create those alternatives for them so that they don't just become shut-ins and get totally weird.
Well, and what I want to do, and what I hope we can integrate soon, is not, the star. They have the star, and I'm thinking out loud right now, so make sure we listen to what I'm saying right now. Like, they have the star they have the star thing as you're watching live or watching content.
Oh yeah.
That you can pay. You can pay. So we need to be able to do live donations.
Yes.
Into these shows while people are watching.
go.
If they want to kick $10 or $5 because like they got to watch the whole show, or they just love what they're seeing, or they just want to support local music and support the Aaron and Austin show.
Okay, so we have Aaron and Austin show Cash App, and we have Aaron and Austin show Venmo. Should we?
Yeah, but that's sleazier. I
I
want to do a way we can, because we'll look. But yeah, we'll do that first.
Yeah.
We'll do it that way first, and we'll do it
we
for all
know,
platforms.
we know what comes in on those things. It's like earmarked, like this is what this is. You know what I mean?
But I don't want to charge
we can
for them.
divvy
But
that out.
I don't want to charge for the live feeds. But
Eventually
if you would
it has
like
to
to,
be.
if you are watching and enjoying what you're watching, and you would like to donate, like the people that came, I would like to make that an option, because I'm always about. A lot of times, like even there's shows I went to tonight. If there was a way to, like just donate $10. Say a show, what was that festival this weekend that she was at? The Sunflower Festival. Like like I couldn't go to that, but there was a ton of friends on it. Maybe I didn't want to pay whatever the 30, 20, whatever the thing was, but if there's an option to donate $5, just cause.
We could put thank you credits on the next show at the end.
There you go.
Maybe either at the beginning or the
I like
end
that
of the next
idea.
show.
There it is.
Yeah,
I knew. So you got to throw some shit out into the ether, and some shit comes back.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. There's a way to even like give the opportunity for people enjoying it at home to, I love to support artists. A lot of times it's great to find merch. I rarely can find a shirt from my big old ass, but like when you have sunglasses or whatever you got, or donating to a live show, I think it makes it easier. So we'll look into that too.
I dare to say, if we even had enough like community, like sponsors where they just give in, $5-10, to show, and then they are able to support the next show going, we probably wouldn't even need a sponsor if we have enough of a community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say. The money has to come from somewhere. We have to.
I want to give a shot. Honestly, if the community could support this, you're right. I would love to have a sponsor just so I know every time that the production people will get paid, and that there'll be no levy onto the artists for getting their live stems and shit.
I hate coming to people going, this week we just didn't make it.
Yeah. What if you fall?
You don't get dinner.
Well, what if you fall on the fucking week where insert this asshole's in town, or it's Riverfest and that concert doesn't do shit this week?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like every bar ate shit for fucking 12 days while fucking Riverfest was going. So like, I want to avoid those kind of situations and make sure that we're sponsored. And I've talked us into goddamn almost anything. You don't think I can talk us into a couple more? I can get us a couple more. I can get us a couple more for this. Daniel does great work. We have great artists. Tiny Desk Initiative.
I mean, the concept's proven. You know what I mean? Like the concept of what we're trying to do, that's already been proven.
Large stage, tiny room.
Now we just have to prove that we can do it.
I do too.
Now we just got to prove we can do it. We're there.
Yeah, and I know we can do it. We've already done it once by ourselves, and then you guys have recreated it again. And we found every mute button on the computer that we can find.
Oh my god!
So, like I said, I think it's just going to take our artists coming in and blowing that fucking stage up. I think that Daniel, I know Daniel and me and Aaron and all of our production can hand you guys, here you go. Blow this shit up, put it on 8 fucking things, sell the room, and let's fucking go.
And in each production we do, we're gonna get better and better, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
We did one last time. We ran into some issues, and we tested them out. We broke what we broke, and then we figured out this is the way to go forward on it.
Yeah, grow with us. There's always going to be technical issues. Sometimes when you plug shit in that you plugged in yesterday, it doesn't fucking work.
And
boy, that is some annoying shit.
That is tech world.
But
this is how it is.
The important thing is just you learn from it, and move on
and the important thing is, look, man, it's not a failure if it's a lesson. You know what I mean? If we learned, we're gonna move on. It's fine.
Yeah,
I will go boldly forward into some shit that I know nothing about, and I will find out as I go.
We'll try.
And
we'll try.
I'm just saying.
And that's what.
And scrape.
And that's what we got.
I'll be all right.
We got a whole building of trying some shit.
Yeah,
like this is the whole building is just trying some shit. I mean that's what we got here. We got a kitchen we're building. We got all kinds of goofy shit going on. They're letting us build teepees at fucking big concerts. We're just trying some shit.
That's great.
I mean, now
we're gonna have to cut them off before they stop letting us try shit.
Yeah. Don't
once he exposes us.
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, if you're an artist and you're interested, we're gonna start out with the third Thursday.
I think that sounds good. Don't
I love
you?
it.
I think third Thursday is fucking awesome.
Third
Rolls off
Thursday.
the tongue.
There's Final Friday. There's third Thursday.
This is our thing. It doesn't have to be integrated with anybody else.
That's what I'm saying.
And some of these and these third Thursdays are subject to change based on the artist that we are booking for that month. There might be some flux there.
There might be
so get off our nuts if it's not always on the third Thursday.
or we just release it on that Thursday and pretend it's the same shit.
I mean, we could do that, but it's still. I
like it live though. Live is such a
live. Yeah,
live is
cool
fun.
element there.
If we fake one live, then it's
then it's not.
Well,
live.
I know. Well, I know.
Never trust you again.
You know what's
live.
Well, what's great? What's great about this, and why she don't have to worry, and most of the people that we're gonna do with this don't have to worry, is the live gonna tell on itself. Bring you chops, baby. Come blow that room. Come blow the stack off that room downstairs. I challenge the artists in this town to, if you want to be a part of the Aaron and Austin Show presents a concert series every month,
bring your A game.
And I know what she finna do. I know in the next Thursday she finna kill that room downstairs. So
no stranger.
She gonna set the bar pretty fucking high.
Yep.
So I hope you're ready
I'll
next month.
try.
I hope you're ready next month, Hector, because
So
she's gonna throw the gauntlet down.
oh shoot, was that a challenge?
Yeah, I'm just here to tell you.
Oh, hell.
I'm here to tell you. Let's make it like
Hector's
that.
really talented guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible.
And I've been loving to. It's been 2 years since we talked to Hector on the show. He was a top 10 first episode. Great guy. And I can't wait to see what he's got. I haven't seen what he's been doing.
Oh
so-
well, he's been woodshedding for about 2 years from talking to him. He's like, kind of been under the radar, not doing too much.
He's always kind of.
He's
Woodshedding.
got some
Yeah.
secrets.
That's what I
What does
call
that
it.
mean?
Yeah,
That's when you go into the woodshed and you don't come out until you're a fucking monster.
Oh, okay. I learned something new.
Yeah, that's
We went to,
I
did you go to
actually-
prison?
No, actually, I know right where I heard that from. It was Guns N' Roses.
Oh,
They told me that was it. It was like woodshedding.
all right.
There's some
Noted.
in interview where Slash called it woodshedding, and I've used it ever since.
Huh.
Didn't realize everybody didn't, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's
Hector's
got a
I'm
incredible.
using it.
Wow.
I'm going to use it all the time.
You
now.
woodshed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to the woodshed,
Yeah.
bring it out when it's fucking perfect. You know.
I
I'm
love
gonna go to the
that.
bathroom
Yeah.
and
I love it.
woodshed.
Now it's getting sexual again,
Yeah.
but I'm okay with it a little
Sounds
bit.
painful.
Splitter.
But okay, we're almost done. So I really just want to promote the
promote
live
this
stream,
show.
guys. Let's promote the live stream.
Okay,
Let's
the
tell us
live stream is 8 o'clock
June
next
20th.
Next Thursday, June 20th. Is it June 20th or 13th?
June 20.
June 20.
What?
20.
June 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a bomb. We're gonna have fun with that.
June
We're
20.
really
It's gonna be
fun.
awesome.
8 p.m.
8
Please
p.m.
tune in. We're going to be on all kinds of different formats. I'm not sure yet which ones, but we'll find that out. We'll make it happen.
We're definitely gonna be on Daniel Scott Films, ours, YouTube, and our Facebook, and probably Whitney's as well.
Yeah.
And probably the Hyde Out as well. So
You could also go to danielscottfilms.com/Whitnie with an IE.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks,
yeah.
Mom.
yeah. She made that real easy for you.
Yeah, she did.
She made that like a fucking.
Just thought it was. Well,
He made
I've
your
always
name
thought it
like
was
an email that you make when you're in 8th grade, and then you have to explain it to everybody now that
Right.
you're 40.
I just thought it was
Right.
always IE. I don't know.
I mean, I'll answer to EY, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Yeah, come on, get the name right. She's fucking that talented.
Right.
So she's gonna blow the roof off this place, guys. So come check it out. Be a part of the intimate thing. We'll even take, if you want to send donations online, we'll figure it out. You can send it to Cash App and all that bullshit. But first, come in and let's get the house packed and then watch it online.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
There's limited tickets for sitting in the studio audience. $10 suggested donation there. I will not turn down $1,000 donation.
And support your local podcast and support your local artists. For
Well,
sure.
look, man, we just want to make these happen more and more. This is the first one, but let's go.
And
You
the
know?
pre-sale link will be available eventually on.
We should be able to find it. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to talk to Jeff about that. Jeff
Okay.
and Tracy.
Yeah, we'll get that
Set
linked
up
up to
those
the
links.
webpage.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's already up.
You,
Apparently.
you'll be able to buy a physical paper ticket if you need one.
Okay.
And honestly, if you want to support in any way, shape, or form, the only obstacle is you. You get a hold of any of us, you're gonna be able to find a way to donate and help with these shows. And again, we're reaching out to artists. We got Hector booked, and we're ready for after that. And I want to, before we wrap, I want to also say after that show, another show that we are intimately a part of is Your Band Sucks. Come on out to there's a little bit of,
right.
what sucks a little bit is there a little bit of controversy about Kirby's, and I'm finna be honest about it. That's some weird shit went down today. But other than that, the Friday after, you gotta look into it.
Oh,
You gotta look
I got
into
the
it.
tea, baby. I
Yeah,
got
there
look
is
the,
into
I
that.
got
You
Oh,
need
yeah.
to see.
Oh, yeah, there's
I'll spit a tea shortly.
there's 100 comment fucking posts that you
Yeah,
can all go
it's-
find and lick your chops on.
Oh.
I got accused of being another person altogether, and I had to fight for the fact that I'm not that person that was slandering.
Impressive.
But in general, overall, that tea, I just want you guys to get your information directly from the source.
Yeah, for
If you got a fucking problem with somebody, man, hit them up about it. Like
and if
what
you have a
you
problem with
hear
somebody,
might be
keep it
wrong,
to
man.
yourself.
Come
Nobody
on.
gives a shit about your problems. God damn. I don't even give a fuck. Nobody gives a flying fuck. We all got our own problems to deal with. If you
And
got problems-
sometimes if you got a problem with me and you hit me up about it, I might tell you to just go fuck
Yeah,
off,
go-
mind your own
yeah.
business.
just don't.
because
Don't
sometimes
listen to the thing I
it's
do.
like that.
Hate me. I don't give a shit. Just leave me the fuck alone about it. I ain't got time for that shit.
I thought we swept all that drama under the rug like
Yeah.
6 months ago or so.
Yeah,
Dude, I'll hit fucking 30-day mute on you in a sec, dude. You,
Right.
man, you all friends of mine.
I
I got
don't
like,
right with that, but
I got like 3,000 of you, but I'll mute a motherfucker in a minute. But there is, I don't know how I'm not gonna I'm not going to sit
The
here.
show moves on. That's
The
what
show
happens.
moves
The
on.
show fucking moves on.
We have
Your,
an
your drama
amazing-
is yours alone, and I'm not.
We have an
playing into it.
amazing show that I want to give some credit to. It's literally, we have 2 fun days in a row. Come out to the Hyde Out, 452 North Hydraulic, and come be a part of Whitnie Means and the Aaron Austin Show's Experience presents live concert series. And then the following day, the Aaron Austin Show presents is also going to be at Kirby's for Stephen Shagwell's Your Band Sucks. It is a really fun concept where he roasts the band and then they play. Roast the band, then they play. Roast the band, then they play, and then the bands all get to roast him at the end of the show.
That sounds
It's
amazing.
fucking
Pretty great. It was pretty
That's
great.
amazing.
I went to
Insults flying. Everybody loves it.
I love that.
I went to the beta version of it, and Stephen Wolf, Stephen Shagwells, who's runs it, and he wanted to have us involved with it. We're helping him promote it, and he keeps trying to give us credit, and I'm not taking a goddamn single thing of credit from. He writes all of this and puts it all together and does an amazing job.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Monday live show like we're having today.
Yeah.
With him, if I'll quit burping. But we're gonna have a Monday show with him coming up next Monday, explaining that whole show. We're gonna have a few of the artists on, and he actually has the artist read his fucking roast like Jimmy,
Yeah.
like read your mean tweets like Jimmy Kimmel does.
Oh my god, that sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
So
it's pretty
So
awesome.
go back and check it. We've done this episode once, and the episode is funny as
It was
fuck.
fire.
The episode's funny as fuck. They have to sit there and read this brilliantly written roast by a 7-foot tall monster that is a brilliant writer.
And a samurai, like Japanese swordsman.
He is
So
so
you can't
cool.
fuck with him. You can't even
Yeah,
be
dude,
like,
he's so
fuck
cool.
you, dude. Like, you can't step up to
He
him. He's
is
7 foot
shout
tall
out
and, like,
shout out to Steven. He's a huge friend of the show. He writes and does all this. He keeps trying. Like I said, he keeps trying to. We're helping him present this. We're helping him MC it. But it's his baby, and it is a beautiful concept to listen. And it's not like long. So he like introduces the band, shits on them for like 2 minutes, and then they come up and play.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking hilarious. It's really well put together, and he's a good writer, and it's really well done. So I get out to see 2 great shows in a row. The Aaron Austin Show presents both of them. We're both highly involved in the Whitnie Means project that's coming out first for our concert series here at the Hyde Out, and then the following day we're doing Your Band Sucks. So in the Hey Radio, Galderar.
Say that again.
Goldorar.
Was that close?
Yeah, right.
Was that
Goldrar.
Was that close?
No, not really.
Goldrar.
Goldrar.
I biff it every time.
Everybody.
I want to call him Galdergar.
Goldogar.
So
Jesus.
that's what happened there. Santia Soul, who's going to be on tomorrow night. So check out.
Yes, epic.
We're going live on Facebook tomorrow with Santia. So check out that episode. She's also involved in that Your Band Sucks episode as well. Her and Brad's involved in that. And
Oh yeah, the Hegler.
yeah, Hegler's involved in that. So
Excellent.
it's really and Hey Radio is a great band. The Merkins did their last show on this platform, and I'm going to tell you right now, which you love just as much as I do. Hugo's amazing. I can't wait to get him back on the show. But he, as the Merkins, like bought into the roast with Steve. Like it was a match made in heaven.
Oh yeah.
It really was
can see that.
like Steve roasting the Merkins, and then Hugo bantering back at him as he walks off stage.
Is that available online somewhere?
It's yeah. I have it. Go to our
Goldrar. No, it's Goldrar.
go to our
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood what
counter.
we were doing here.
That was good.
How do you get to be a part of that? Because I want to be roasted.
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah.
fun.
So fun.
This is another monthly concert series. Or
Really?
is it? I don't know if it's monthly.
Well, I think he's trying.
Quarterly ish.
Maybe. that.
Okay.
There is not. I don't know if there's a Turd Thursday on it or whatever. But
Third. Thursday.
Oh, third. It's not.
Yeah.
We haven't. I don't think we've nailed it down yet. But this is a concept that we're going to keep doing, and honestly, I really think it'll take off just like what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's really well written, really well put together. I think like in the Orpheum or a downtown venue with a kind of a stage would really work well for this, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
But shout out to Steve Shagwell on that. 2 days in a row of great episodes, and then of great concerts to come to. And then one more thing I got to mention is July 5th. For the Birds and Time and Space are playing at the Red Brick Room for Gigi's 50th birthday party. So my cousin Gigi's
Epic.
been supporting been supporting me. And she's putting her whole money up. She's paying these bands $300 a piece herself to have them come in, paying the sound guy herself. And she's only going to make money back if we get 60 people in that building. So
We can do that.
if we can't get 60 people in that building, we're going to have some issues. So, but anyway, that's two great bands, Time and Space and For the Birds. It's the Friday after July 4th, which is
Guys, For the Birds just played River Fest. You should be able to come and support.
And I also would like to include.
Make this
I think For the Birds and Time and Space are easily candidates for being on the Aaron Austin Show Presents our live.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
they're artists that will eventually be on that platform. So let's sign off here. You tell everybody where they can get your music and hear your stuff, hear your like and share. Both of you give your shit out.
So I have some songs available on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the places, basically.
And we just search Whitnie Means.
Whitnie Means Whitney with an IE. If you
Whitnie
spell it
with
wrong,
an
you're not
IE.
going to find me.
Spell it out for them. These people.
WHITNIE.
Yeah.
MEANS. It's
Shit,
read
still
the
misspell it.
screen.
on the screen.
All right.
Self-explanatory.
All right. And Daniel Scott Films.
Yeah, Daniel Scott Films. I'm most active on Facebook, so you can just look up my Daniel Scott Films page there. And I'm not really active on YouTube as much as I used to be. I like to. I'll get that step eventually, but anyway, yeah, that's me. Check me out.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Please come out Thursday, June 20th for the Whitnie Means live show
First show, baby.
experience, or at least tune in.